it's Scottish Life here, and how is it going today? Today, I am talking about video games. Now, I love video games, and the three topics I'm going to cover on video games is the positives of video games, the negatives of video games, and the best topic of them all, my dream game, what I want in a video game. Now, that is going to sound really stupid to some people, but some people will be like, that's a stupid idea for a game, but I think that could make gaming awesome. So, let's start with the negatives, and I must point out before I start this video, my hands move all over the shop, so if you are sensitive to fast movements, I'm sorry, I can't help it, it's just... Ugh. So, first thing about the negatives of games. Now, this is just video games in general, this is about the consoles as well, but the negatives about video games is they keep you indoors constantly. Now, parents will agree with me, their kid is too busy playing Xbox and they're not outside physically getting active. That leads on to my second point, where you're getting no exercise if you play a lot of video games. Now, everyone, if you play a lot of video games like I do, if you're you're up late or early in the morning, like till 4 in the morning, and you see the sunlight coming up, that's your time to go to bed. That's when you know you've got to go up before that sun comes up and boils your skin alive when it comes through your curtains. Now, I know how that feels. It's like you're trapped in a virtual reality box, and you're like Dracula, and you sizzle away when your mum comes in and goes, "Get up!" and they open the curtains, and it's like total sizzling away. Now, that is one of the bad things about video games. The second bad thing, it takes you away from studying. Now, everyone studies, don't they? I mean, I don't study. Well, I do, just really bad at it. And yeah, it's really bad for your health, apparently. But that won't be the case in the next couple of minutes, because I'll be talking about a lot about positives. The negatives aren't really that big. Yeah, so they keep you indoors. The parents get annoyed because you play video games for like 12 hours a day. I mean, these bad boys get exercise about 12 hours a day if you're lucky. And yeah, and games, like even kids smaller than me are too busy playing Minecraft for 12 hours a day. I don't know how you can play Minecraft for 12 hours a day, but they do. So, that is the negatives. That was a quick ramble. That was really quick. So, let's recap. They keep you indoors, they make you unfit, and they are also, I forgot to miss this out, I nearly missed this out, sorry, they also apparently help mental illness. Now, I'm not mentally ill, at least I don't think I am, and I don't think video games have caused people to be mentally ill. I just think it depends what games you play, that cause certain effects on your brain. But apart from that, that's all the negatives. So, let's hop on to the positives, and this is the disagreement part. People are going to disagree with me, but some of this stuff has actually been proven. So, the first thing that's good about video games is something I call the Xbox community. Now, don't get me wrong, the Xbox community can be a really dark, deep place, and you get some arseholes on the Xbox community, like your trolls. Now, I'm not talking about the big, massive, hefty creatures that hide under bridges and talk to kids and stuff, and them. No. I'm talking about trolls that are bastards that fucking think they're cool and funny to blow up your stuff and take the mick out of you and get you annoyed, so angry that they video it and put it on YouTube. I'm not that type of person. I don't like trolling people, because I don't like... If I was to troll someone, I wouldn't like it back done to me, so I don't do it to other people, that kind of thing. But the Xbox community, like, people say to their friends at school, "I'll see you tomorrow." That is not the case anymore. You can come home, jump on your Xbox, play with your friends on the Xbox for days, and next thing you know, it's like your friend's sitting next to you playing the exact same game, talking to you, but he's not, he's in his house. And you can play with people all over the world. Like, you can play from folk from China, you can play with folk everywhere, and pretty much this Xbox community is compact, and it can be fun at times, but you do, like I said, you get arseholes on it, and yeah. But apart from that, Xbox community is good, and my favourite type of games is horror games. I recently got into horror games after playing Outlast. I was like hooked on them, and had Alien for a while as well. I got hooked on them. I like getting scared. Like, I start shriveling like this when I'm at the controller, and my hands get all sweaty, and they start slipping the controller, and I nearly broke a controller because of that. But apart from that, horror games, they're so high intense. Like, some games these days are so high intense. Like, they're so fast paced. Well, I wouldn't say horror games are fast paced. Like, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is fast paced, because you're jumping around, sliding, jumping, sliding, wall running, shooting folk and all that. It's terrible. I hate futuristic games. Boo. Get them away from me. Horrible, disgusting things. I don't hate Black Ops 3 before that's what you're getting at. I just hate the aspect of the futuristic stuff. Like, before people say, oh, but why are you going to be playing Star Wars Battlefront? That is a sci-fi, first-person, third-person shooter game thing. That is, sci-fi is futuristic. That's supposed to be futuristic, and Star Wars has always been futuristic. I mean, they don't go out with actual swords like Game of Thrones and cut people up and then go like that in Game of Thrones. No. That's Star Wars. That's different. I think that's different. But anyway, Black Ops 3, I don't like all that futuristic stuff. I love horror games, and brace yourself for this, guys, because this is a quick jump to topic, but it's away from the positives a bit. But this game, oh my god, sounds like the best game I've ever heard of. Like, just reading on it, you read it and it's like, you want to read more, and they haven't released more yet, and I really want them to release more because, oh, this game sounds amazing. So the game I'm talking about is, if you go into GameSpot, type in Friday the 13th the game. Now, before you leave this video immediately after me saying Friday the 13th the game, it does not sound, it sounds bad, the title is bad. I mean, you're thinking, oh, that's another one of the movie games, oh my god. But anyway, no, it's not like that, that's not the case at all. Well, it could be, I haven't played the game obviously, but this sounds, I've read the article about 14 times. I love reading about this game. I just want more to come out, and I want them to confirm it as well. It's not a confirmed game. Apparently there was a pre-released alpha, like something Lakewood or something like that. But we don't know what platform it's going to come out, so if it's PlayStation exclusive, I need to go out and get a PlayStation like immediately. If it's Xbox exclusive, then I'm sorry to all your PlayStation fans, but it won't be coming to you. And also that if it's for both, I'll be happy as anything. The game, so I'm going to go into detail about this game. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. It's 12 players, up to 12 players, and basically one of you control Jason Voorhees. Now, if you don't know who Jason Voorhees is, it's he's one of the most iconic horror figures in the thingy, like along beside your Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But Jason Voorhees is the big brute that runs around with a hockey mask on and a machete as a weapon. I think he's known for killing, I think it was Whitney Houston in Freddy vs Jason, threw a machete at her and went right through her and put her on a tree. But apart from that, well, she's already dead now anyway, but apart from that, yeah, he's the iconic guy with a hockey mask and a machete. Now that's the thing I'm confused about. They won't use the first film in this game because the first film's the mum's the killer, like Jason Voorhees' mum's the killer. The second film, they might change the skin depending on what part of the film you want to do. Like, so if it's part 2, you'll have a sack around your head with one eye, and onwards it'll be the hockey masks with the machetes and stuff. And yeah, but this game sounds amazing. There's 12 players. One of you controls Jason Voorhees, like I said, and you run around an open world survival. It's like your Friday the 13th genre film. So you're in the film basically, in this open world survival. You put them together and you've got yourself an amazing sounding game. It's all multiplayer as well, so that's combined it back into the joint. And so if you've not got Xbox Live and you don't have like internet, but I don't know who in the world doesn't have internet these days. If you don't have any of that, then there's no point in getting the game. But apart from that, you're 11 people, so 11 survivors, one Jason Voorhees. You run around this open survival map, probably Camp Lakewood and some other bit, like the Woody Island area or the bit where the car breaks down and stuff. All that, and you run around, and I could just picture playing that game right now. Like, you're hiding away from Jason Voorhees and all you hear is well, that's what it used to make in those. That's not like an accurate sound, but that's kind of like the sound that was in the film. And it's going to be scary, high intense, and its best thing is you're going to enjoy getting scared with your friends behind a mic, and it's going to be awesome. I think that is going to be amazing. If it does not come out for Xbox, I will cry. I will have to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 immediately. But that is a wee bit off topic, but that game just sounds so good. It just sounds so good. It sounds like a perfect game. But then, it might not be. We don't know yet, so please release more details about that game because I want to find out more. Anyway, skipping on to the third topic, the final topic you've probably been waiting for and watched 9 minutes and 48 seconds of this vlog to see, is what my dream game is. Now this will sound ridiculous to some people. They'll be like, you're off your nut, but this is my dream game. So, you get Hitman. Now don't scroll away from the thing just because I said Hitman. let me finish, right? Hitman, the character, badass fighting skills, uses everything, like, so you get a character like Jason Bourne from a film, right? And then if you haven't seen Bourne, it's like James Bond but cooler in my opinion. You get the Hitman aspect of you can use everything around you to kill someone. Like if you need to take out a target, you poison the soup, you poison their wine, you get a knife, you throw it at them, whatever you want to do to kill someone, you do it. Take that aspect, so you've got that in the bag, throw it in. This is a combination of games but throwing it in. Now you get the movie aspect, so you feel like you're part of a film, like you feel like you are the character, you are behind them, you are the one that decides how the story's going to end, so you throw that in. And then you throw in third or first person, that doesn't really bother, you can throw any of them in. But this is the bit that people are going to be like, what are you talking, why would you say that? Add in the high intensity of like the explosives and stuff, like high impact, throw that in, and then throw in some Telltale game. Now you're probably like, that's rubbish, why would you do that? It's a game that you as a player are responsible for your character, right? You're responsible for this badass character, who you're basically part of the film. So you've got the film aspect, you've got your character aspect, you've got everything around you to kill someone with, but then you get the decision making, which makes this game yours. It's your story. It's no one else's, because they can't decide the same options as you unless you tell them other options. You can't do that. It's your story. It's how you want your story to finish. You can choose like what characters you're talking to and all that stuff, and you can decide everything. It's all in the power of your hands. So it's a first person / third person. I'm not really bothered. Shooter, Hitman aspect, movie thrilling game that you feel like you're in the film and it's your story, no one else's. The Telltale aspects. Now I know what you're thinking. They made Minecraft story mode. Yes, I laughed at the fact of that as well, because they gave Minecraft a story mode which was terrible, it looked awful, but that's what I want. That's what basically a Telltale game that's more high quality than your animated characters like your Minecraft, your lone Wolf Among Us and your Walking Dead characters. I want a high impact first person / third person shooter game that you decide, like the movie aspect, and you throw that all in and that's your game. And oh, I don't even know how good that would be. That'd be awesome. So let me know, or you can even throw in the Division as well. Like Division's like all multiplayer. You can throw in that if you want, but personally a Telltale first person, third person, story mode, movie kind of game that you can control a badass character, make it yours, make him yours, make his decisions yours, his role, his thing, all your fighting moves, all yours, you created them, that's it, it's yours. The game is basically, you might as well just call it your game, because that's basically what's going to be. You decide everything, and I think that would just be awesome. I think that personally would be a great touch. So let me know what you think, guys. Please post in the comments, leave a like rating, and hopefully subscribe. And I'll see you all next videos, and hopefully I haven't been talking too fast. If I have, let me know in the comments again, and I'll probably slow it down as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next video.